Welcome back, I am Dr. Ruckus, and today we're playing AZORIUS Control in Ranked Standard. Usually I build this deck much more creature-centric with things like Spirited Companion, Denic, Adeline, and Wedding Announcement, which both enables me to protect my Planeswalkers easily and also makes the plus ability on the Emperor less likely to be just a dead ability with no target. But today we're taking a completely different tack and going with the cheapest possible removal available to us in the form of Lay Down Arms and Leyline Binding. Lay Down Arms is a 1-mana sorcery, exile target creature with mana value less than or equal to the number of planes you controls. We need a high density of planes in the deck. Its controller gains 3 life, and Leyline Binding is originally a 6-mana enchantment flash, but it has domain. It costs 1 less to cast for each basic land type among lands you control. When it enters the battlefield, exile any target non-land permanent an opponent controls until it leaves the battlefield. So we need to build around this a little bit. So number one, we need lots of different land types in the deck to make Leyline Binding super cheap. So we've got 4 Fiend's Tower, 4 Jetmir's Garden, and 4 Spara's Headquarters. This means if you go over Fiend's Tower on 1 into Jetmir's Garden on 2, or vice versa, then Leyline Binding is 1 mana. 1 mana flash, remove anything. Pretty good. Lay Down Arms, on the other hand, needs planes in the deck, so we are running something like 18 planes, I believe, since all of our tri-lands are planes, plus 6 more from the planes. Which means for 1 mana, you can pretty much exile any creature, which is extremely cheap. So that's interesting. That opens up a lot of possibilities for the deck and allows you to deal with anything at any time you need to and still to deploy a second spell that turn. The rest of the deck is filled out with just a couple Fateful Absence, a couple Make Disappear. Fateful Absence, I hate giving the opponent the extra draw, and Make Disappear is good early, but less and less good late in the game. 2 Bankbusters is fantastic. Not 1000% sold on Union of the Third Path. I certainly played against it and thought, okay, that was pretty good. They just gained a crap ton of life and got to cycle their card, and I'm not going to be able to burn them out. So it does have a place, especially against aggro decks. Didn't super get to see it shine today, but I'm definitely not off it completely. Urtai's Scorn, 3-mana counterspell. Pretty solid. Can get cheaper if the opponent double spells. And since we have so much interaction for creatures and planeswalkers already, I think we're going a little bit heavier on the 3-drop counterspell slot. 2 Celestis, I really enjoy this card. I think basically in any control mirror, if you're the first one to Celestis, you are heavily favored in that game. Just the ability to dump all the things you don't need into the graveyard, like your removal spells, and load up on counter spells and win cons is just so freaking valuable. 4-drop slot, 4 Emperors, of course, extremely versatile spell, good removal and just good win con in general. 2 Deluges, could maybe sneak a 3rd one in there somewhere, not sure where you cut, but this card is very good, and also plays around Sheldred because you put the cards into your hand instead of drawing them. And then some more win cons on top. Sphinx, threw it in there. In general, I like this a little bit better than Teferi, and it benefits from all the tri-lands we have in the deck in terms of a draw power in a finisher. But Teferi plays a little bit well with our last card, which is Farewell. Sweep it all up. Exile it all. It is interesting to note that exiling enchantments is not always the preferred or one of the preferred modes, because then you might exile your own Leyline Bindings and give your opponent back key permanents, but still very versatile card. You don't have to select enchantments if you don't want to. That's the deck. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. Probably a mulligan here. Too many 5-drops in the opening hand. Well, it's not looking amazing, but we could probably survive for a bit. Probably put back the double blue. Leyline Binding is also not great, but probably put back the double blue here. Okay, off to the races against Esper. More blue for us. Well, we're going to have to hit land. We hit more planes. Okay. Union on their turn. Hopefully they don't counter it. We kind of need the card draw. Okay. Well, nope, we get it off. And we get a Bankbuster. No stick there, so they don't have a Make Disappear, which is nice. They drop off Deluge. Okay, well, let's try to get as far ahead as we can before they do anything. We have a really awkward start, and we're not being punished for it. But they are. I think they're not going to hit their 3rd land drop. Hullbreaker Horror. Okay, cool. Let's just keep getting ahead. All right, great. Probably going to draw this turn with the Bankbuster. Although if that's all we're doing, it's more efficient to just use the Union of the Third Path. Because they're not going to do anything else, right? All right. Well, might as well use your mana like this then. Okay, more Union. A lot of life against a non-aggressive opponent. I think they're going to scoop here at some point, right? They got to just give. We need to hit our land this turn. So we can start with Bankbuster. Yeah, let's start here. Okay. We have the tap land. And they should be ready to scoop soon, although they might have a counterspell for our first Teferi. They finally hit their 3rd land drop. All right, they're in the game. Union versus Union. But they tap out for us, so we at least get to resolve a Teferi here. And we'll keep playing land for now. So here comes a Teferi. And go ahead and make the 2/2 spirit creature. See if they have removal for it. Alright, they're curving out now. Hit their 4th land. I feel like these sleeves are very appropriate. Lay down arms on the creature. Can they kill the Teferi as well? No, they cannot. Okay. Well, we get to draw up. We'll probably make another spirit here. Could Union now for the draw. I don't think we want to lose the Bank Buster to a removal effect. Yeah, we'll just sit here. We could power up the Bank Buster with it and attack, but I don't think it's worth doing that into open mana. So we'll just sit here and instead either make disappear or take the Bank Buster draw this turn. Weird game. We're doing okay, though. Okay, tap land of their own. Could be a mirror match of sorts. Alright, so we'll take the draw here. Or lay down arms. Okay. So they have Wandering Emperor here. It does not attack through Vigilance very well. I think we're going to continue to hit land for a while. We don't need to cycle these just yet. And again, we want to get that last draw off the Bank Buster. So we'll play you out. I think we're going to minus the Teferi again here. And I think we're fine to draw on their turn. So we'll start with an attack. We've now outgrown an Aganjo if they play 2 Aganjos, which is nice. I mean, that's as good a counter target as any. They can't exile it, though. Yeah, I'm fine just taking this while we can. Make Spear will get worse as the game goes on, since they've been mana locked early. Might as well run that out now. Alright. Here we go. Minus, make the next creature. Could sweep it up, but it's okay.
Who's that handsome devil?
That's a fairy's line. Who's that handsome devil? We're out of counter magic, so they get to resolve whatever they want here, including a farewell. It's just a soul partition, though. That's fine. I don't think we would counter that even if we drew into one with the Bank Buster. So we'll just let this go. Okay. Take the draw here. Alright, that's nice. Maybe you can nab something still. Okay, now we can start attacking with the Bank Buster. Got a lot of laydown arms. Certainly more than we need. But we'll start here again, I think. Is there any way to draw cards? No way to draw cards, so we're just attacking with this guy. As in we cannot get this to a 3/3 to power up the Bank Buster. Alright, swing for 8. Here's the next Emperor. I mean, we have the next Make Disappear. We could save that for Farewell, though, if we wanted to. What are they going to do? Exile the Bank Buster here? I think we'd rather hold open Make Disappear for something else. So let's just let this go and use one of our numerous removal spells on it.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa.
Okay. What do you want to do? Okay, they want to exile you. That's fine. We give them the card draw, or we can give them the binding. If they exile the binding with, I think we just give them the little draw here. It's not perfect, but if they do go Farewell, they get it back, which sucks, by exiling enchantments. So I think we're just going to give them the draw here instead. Okay. That's all fine. Hell, we could leyline binding the token if we wanted, but that's a little excessive. I think we could. Non-land permanent, yeah, not non-token permanent. Now we know they have Hullbreaker Horrors in here, so we actually should be worried about that a little bit, but not this turn. Yeah, that's worth a counter, I think. Or we could burn more removal spells on it. Give them the card draw. And we just pick off the creature so easily. I think we let this go and attack it down. I think we're saving our only Make Disappear counter for something a little bit tougher. Yep, so that's fine, and we'll just use one of our laydown arms on it. And then attack down the Teferi pretty easily. Wandering Emperor is good. Another Planeswalker is nice. Alright. Finally get to burn these laydown arms. And maybe we'll draw here. Farewell's interesting, but we don't need it yet. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. We both had awkward starts, but I got out there faster, so that's game. Well, we got some tap lands, but laydown arms is very cheap in the interim. Mono black it is. Okay. Non-land card gone. Let's see what they pick here. Take the counterspell for turn 2. Okay. Drop a Fiend's Tower, get the white and blue online. They know about laydown arms, so we'll see what they play here. Corrupt Court Official. Probably good to discard one of these lands, I think. We have the Celestis anyway. So we'll drop one of the headquarters off. Okay, untap land, don't need that this turn. Drop the headquarters. Man, it depends. Are they going to blink this somehow? If not, I just don't care about it. I think we leave it. And if they blink it, we'll be a little bit sad. Swing for 1, no problem. Opponent likes their discard. It's been a while since I've played against a discard deck, but we just have to get a card to stick. Let's see if they take the Celestis here. We're pretty happy playing the Celestis next turn. That would be huge for us. Okay, that's too bad. They do take it. That's probably what I would have taken as well. We'll continue to get tap lands down here, and we'll not waste laydown arms. We do not care about the court official. Unless they blink it. Then we'll start to care a lot more. Count 18, alright. Cool. Discard a card. Farewell seems a little unnecessary. I guess we can keep laydown arms. Alright, don't need that now. We just want to deploy the Emperor, which they know about. End here. We could block here. Probably fine. Yeah, I think we're fine to try to block here. Let's see how they want to play it.
I've learned much during my travels. Let me show you.
Okay. Samurai created.
To me.
See if they have removal here. Discard a card. Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay. Block the court official. Here comes Shouldered. Yep, we'll take the draw. Okay, we have the last planes here, which is quite nice. So play you out tapped. Okay. So now we have 4 planes. So we can take out Shelly. And maybe we'll plus here. Swing with Vigilance.
Tell them how we breed enemies.
Okay, end here. Shelly returns. We'll take our draw. We can get it. Okay. Yep, draw again. Luge is actually very good against Sheldra because you don't draw the cards. I think we look for more removal. And we keep our Fiend's Tower open. That's fine with me. Okay. Lay down arms. There we go. Backup Emperor is okay, but we're doing just fine on that front. We keep taking answers to Sheldred. We're probably okay here. And we'll swing for 3. And maybe make another blocker. Yeah, Memory Deluge is quite good against Sheldred, because you do not draw the cards, you just put them into the hand. Duress. Okay, there goes the last laydown arms. Oh, they take the third path instead. That's kind of surprising. Unless they have another discard anyway, it doesn't matter. Gix, that's fine. Can't really get through us right now. We probably want to cycle you. Okay. We don't really need to get up to 6 mana unless we want to cast Pharaoh. Well, we don't have to do that right now either. Do we burn laydown arms on the Gix? Suppose that's fine. I guess we can attack here first. Plus Vigilance first strike.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Okay. I mean, they're pretty far away. Yeah, we'll take this guy out too. That's fine. Might just get discarded anyway on their turn, so it's not the worst thing. By the same logic, we could play out the garden. But again, I don't think we really need to hit 6 mana. We only need it for farewell, and we don't appear to need that in this matchup. Alright, so they swing in here with the beetle. Looks like we'll take a trade here. And they get their draw off, that's okay. Emperor putting in huge work this game. Nice. We might just keep that and play the land. Get closer to Memory Deluge then. It's fine with me. I'm gonna make another blocker here. Swing for 3. I mean, it's gonna get discarded anyway, so we might as well counter it. Raven Man. Okay. Bank Buster's pretty solid here. Let's just start drawing. Okay, that gets us up to Deluge next turn. And we'll plus here. First strike. 3/3 Vigilance, first strike. Coming in. Okay. Opponent has not scooped yet. What does this guy do? Pay 3, each opponent discards a card. Yeah, okay. Only has a sorcery, so we can Deluge on their end step. So we could not block. But I think I'm still fine blocking here. Give him the draw. The one Emperor going the distance. And once we reload with Deluge, we should be in a pretty good spot. Raven Man returns. Okay. Counterspell's pretty good. I think we take a draw here first instead of deluging and just hold the counterspell. Okay. Not what we needed per se, but that's alright. Make another blocker. Opponent now has stick, so they got something at instant speed here. Let that resolve. Swing for 3 Vigilance. Opponent's got something here. Alright, go for the throat it is. Yeah, I might as well counter it. Again, everything could just be discarded next turn anyway, so we might as well play most things out here. Okay. And then we might not block this turn. Might just swing for lethal. See how gutsy we get. Okay, last card's a land. So now we just don't block. Okay. No blocks. And that's game. Alright. It's been a while since I played against a discard deck. I'm glad we've got that done with. 2-lander on the play. With a little bit of conditional interaction. I don't know, it's a bit sus to keep. But it's not awful. Ooh, mono blue. We don't hit the next plane, so we're not going to need it for a while. Well, this will be interesting. It is nice that even if Deluge gets countered, we could cast it back at some points. But this is going to be tough. At least we hit that third land on time. Okay. This is good. With 4 lands and lots of removal, we'll be okay, but we need to hit more planes. None of these wastes are actually planes for laydown arms, so that'll be an important piece of the puzzle. Okay, nothing here. And could either Deluge or get an Emperor down, honestly. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I think we go for Deluge, have it countered. Try to cast it back later. Let's hope they don't have Syncopate, but I don't think people will really play Syncopate, so it should not get exiled. Yep, just countered instead. That's fine. Good. Planes. We're going to need that. Now, we do not want the Emperor to get countered, so we might do nothing this turn cycle. Is it Jin time? No? Okay, we're not going to play anything out then. That's a good draw. Can Deluge, maybe even just to more planes? I mean, we need 2 more planes to get laydown arms cooking, and then we have lots of removal available for the Jin. Yeah, I like that a lot. Because then we can also start casting back Deluges, so we want at least 1 land here. I do like the land plan still. Who's going to be best against these guys? I mean, if we just have removal for all the Djinns, we win, right? And they're not going to let us slam stuff on our turn. So we take the binding. Okay. Again, now we have 7 lands, so we're really well set up here. Because we can start casting back Delusions if they do nothing, which is going to hurt them a lot. Okay. Yeah, still nothing. We'll just, that's not bad either. But, we'll just go for Deluge this coming turn. I think they missed a window to take us out. I think we're going to be really well positioned this game. So we get the Deluge's counter or the Emperor countered? If we Emperor, we can also Union this turn. I mean, the Delusions are brutal. It's 2 for 1, right? So maybe we do let the Emperor go. I think that's fine here. Okay. Whoa! No stick at all? How is that freaking possible? Wait, hold on. Hold on. What is the opponent doing? They don't have any counter spells? What's in their hand? What's going on? I guess they'll bounce that. Wait, that was nuts. There's no stick? What is in their hand right now? They're just too afraid to play Djinns and Terrors because they think we have all the counter spells? Oh my goodness, you were cruising for a bruising, my friend. I mean, they don't have no ability to take this out, so we'll minus. Okay.
We must protect the people.
Cool. And man, I mean, I almost just want to cast Deluge now because we know it'll resolve, but I guess we can wait. That's nuts. Well, they could have plenty of counter spells for creatures. That means their hand is just all Essence Scatter. That would make more sense to me. Okay, they bounce the Emperor. That's fine. Just replay it with higher loyalty. Could even do it now, for example. I mean, they couldn't counter it last turn, right? Let's just get it. Now there's stick. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. We got a lot of creatures, though, so I think they're in trouble. And we have a lot of removal, too. They're toast. They are toast this game. Unless it's not even, like... It has to be Djinn Mono Blue. Like, what else would it be, right? Ah, the first one appears. Cool. So we can burn a counter spell here. Just to use mana on our turn. That's fine. And they should counter it. I mean, we'll see what they have. Okay, Thirst in response, finally. Been a land. Spell Pierce, no problem at all. Yeah, keep playing land here. We'll go ahead and use the cheap laydown arms. Fading up, they want to bounce it. Yeah, I think we just take that with the binding then. Yeah. Yeah, they were not going to win that one. We were definitely going to get there this game. When it goes first, we have a 2-mana binding available. I think that's okay with me. Headquarters for headquarters. Let's see what the opponent's Bant is up to. Okay, very similar start. Spirited Companion. Okay, I guess we want to hold up and make Spear this turn. So we'll do it like this, and then get the tap land down next turn. Because they want to play the Vampire Enchantment, Wedding Announcement. That's worth countering. A Ganja, there it is, as predicted. Okay. It's a good counter by us. And we get the tap land down this turn and open up a 2-mana binding, which is nice. Okay, eat 1. Farmland, okay, that's fine with us. Takes a while to hit Coven, so we'll let that go as well. Leave it be. Bankbuster, interesting. I think our goal is to get to 6 mana and just exile everything. So we'll play you out. I think we'll Emperor this turn. But that's our plan. We really want the Emperor to stick around until after Farewell. Okay, they eat some damage here. Let's hope to use their mana on something other than the Bankbuster. If I had another Bankbuster, I mean, the Farewell is going to be so good. So I think we let this go. And I guess we can drop an Emperor. Is it going to die next turn? Make a blocker. I guess we can make a couple blockers. They're going to get exiled anyway. Is there any point? I think we really want to do this next turn, honestly. Leave us around with a bigger Emperor. We're fine taking the damage. Let's just eat the damage. Okay. Tap land could save to cycle, but it turns on all of our colors because we get black. Okay. So this turn we want to flash in the Emperor, and then next turn we want to farewell. Take the draw. Guess we're hoping they also don't have Make to Spear, but we'll find out here. Do we want to get an Emperor out of them? Yes, because then they tap out for farewell. So we try this. That lands successfully. We'll make the blocker here.
Who harms my people must contend with me. We must protect the
Creatures with 3 different powers. I don't think they can get there. Let's try this block. Okay. Sure, that's fine. I don't know if I saw a whole lot of stick there. So we're going to try you. Do they have any enchantments? I guess technically they do. So sure, whatever. Enchantments, creatures, artifacts. Graveyards, I mean, do we care about our graveyard at all? No, we don't. So we can do graveyards as well. Okay, do you have Make to Spear? They take their draws now. But the board is cleared out, and we have an Emperor left over. So not the worst position. Probably going to start cycling these lands from now on. Mightstone. Take the draw. Okay. Could be an Urza deck. We'll lay down arms. That's fine. Well, I think we start with a cycle here. Now what you want to see. Plus onto no one. Smith 0. At the plains, we can only really cycle stuff if we draw into this Lestus. So we'll just keep playing out lands for now. Man, the Bankbuster again. I mean, that's almost devastating enough to counter. I had wanted to save a counter to protect the Sphinx or Teferi. But this is bad. This is bad if this resolves. I think we have to try to counter this. Can't let him just draw 3 cards. That's not acceptable. Okay, they let it go. An Emperor of their own, okay. Well, we can binding the Emperor and lay down arms the creature. I mean, they didn't counter the other thing. Let's just pass to our turn. We have plenty of mana to enact everything we want to do. I think I'd have rather... Oh, God, it's tough. They probably play Farewell in this deck, right? Do we give them the draw? Or, potentially get back the Emperor for free? I hate that idea. I think I'd rather give them the draw. Start here. And we'll minus. And yeah, we're going to pick this off. It's awkward. I know it's awkward. But I am a little bit afraid of Farewell. Okay, battle goes on. That's nasty, though. That is nasty. Okay, more removal spells. I mean, eventually they'll run out of targeted removal, and something like the Sphinx might actually stick around. Okay, that's nice enough. Start here. We've seen no counter spells, so I guess this is mono white, right? Make a spirit token. They scoop? Really? I feel like there's a lot more to that game. Okay, take the W. Well, this is far from perfect. We don't have enough planes to make the lay down arms very effective. So we kind of need to draw into a little bit of something before we get to the Emperor. I'm going to on blue, potentially mono blue. Okay. We're going to put on full control here. Because I want them to think we have a counterspell. So we'll sit here for a second. No resolve. Flow of knowledge. Hold on. Let's see. Each island you control. Interesting. It's very expensive for now. That's good. That gives us something to do if they do nothing on their turn. Okay. And here. Third land. All right, more than happy to do this. No stick. Okay. Wow, so we could theoretically slam an Emperor right now, right? I'm pretty sure there was no stick. Could also do it on their upkeep. I guess there's not really any point to doing that, right? I guess they spend mana on their turn. Yeah, I mean, if we can get that down, I think we should try. Pretty sure there was 0 stick there. Yep, there was. Okay. Good, so we get to cheese out a Emperor using the game logic, which is nice. That matters.
Protect the people.
That was huge. Yep, they can Fading Hope you, but that doesn't help them dear. Whoa. Wait, is that new animation? It literally just disappeared. Okay. Probably play out the tower here instead of cycling. More mana is still useful. And we'll make another attacker. And likely Union this turn.
Do the talking.
Okay. Man, that was huge to slip the Emperor down on their turn. Here comes the Terror. Yeah, we'll try to counter that. They could have Spell Pierce. We'll find out very shortly. There's Stick now, so it looks like they do have Spell Pierce, I imagine. Could have another Fading Hope or Consider, though. Ooh, Sphinx is big. Yeah, we're in business now. Start with a plus. Looks like Fading... Ooh, slip out the back. Okay, I mean, that's fine. Yeah, you're in trouble now. We'll play out the 6 land. And, should be pretty set up. So in terms of planes, we actually only have 2 planes down. So Lay Down Arms not doing a whole lot just yet. Awkward draw from that standpoint. Here comes the Djinn. We don't really want to trade the Sphinx with the Djinn, but we no longer have to. We give this first strike, though. Okay, we're going to start with a plus on the Sphinx and then an attack. I guess I'd like to know if the Djinn dies first or not. They could do something like funky, like block and phase out. I think it's okay if we lose the Emperor here. Could also put the first strike here, but I really don't want to lose the Sphinx, so we're going to put it here. So they slip out our Sphinx. They can't pay Ward 2, though. So that's a scoop. Alright, cool. I think we'll call it there. If you enjoyed today's video, as always, please consider dropping a like, subscribe, and a comment. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.